Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alright, gotta fix that. Oh wait, before we start. Alrighty then. Hello, welcome to the stream. My name is You Little Man or you could just call me Little Man for short. And this is my solo survival hardcore let's play. Currently, we are messing around with Redstone. I'm not really good with Redstone, but we're trying to give it a try. Let me see if I can move this to the side. There we go. Yeah, we're messing around with Redstone. Building contraptions and stuff. So from the previous, I'm just gonna pull this out. There's no point in having it to the side. From the previous post that I dropped, we're building this. It goes down right on time too. It's perfect. So you don't really run into it. And I will say I'm not a redstone guy, so this took me a hot minute just to figure out. I already built this model, messed it up. And I came over here just to build the same model. Messed it up even more because I messed it up and then I had a little brain fart and I figured it out. The whole time I could have been building it pretty much like this. Mind you, I'm not no redstone guy, so no. The only issue I will say, oof, that was loud. Anyways, the only issue I will say, I wanted to have these lights on. Oh, we're at 42 followers. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. But yeah, the only issue is I wanted these lights to be on. Some of me is thinking like this. But if I do that, all those are going to go down. Yeah, I'm not really all this. I'm not all that with this redstone stuff. But before we continue, I just gotta make sure that my volume is okay. Yeah, my volume is pretty good. Okay, we're good. So this same model is going to be going into my world. I still want to tweak this and change it up, see how I like it, because so far it's decent, but this is definitely something that I'm going to be duplicating into my build. Now I am thinking to remove these extra pressure plates and instead change it from pressure plates to like a button, because obviously, like let's just say it's a zombie, boom, they walk through. I'm gonna have zombies in my base, well, in my bank. But if I am able to configure this and change it, I could possibly get it to send out a signal to a button. My bad, I'm tired. I could probably get it to send out a signal to a button, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not familiar with all this though. So. And obviously, I don't know, let me think. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I still don't get it. Yep, we're just gonna stick with this build then. I feel like I could get it to connect to a button. Cause hold on. Right. Okay. So we're figuring it out. Okay. Obviously, I'm using up a whole bunch of redstone. I probably ain't even got to do all that, but obviously, we're a beginner, so we got to do what we got to do. That's definitely fast. Okay, so. Okay, so we have to extend this just by a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Hello, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Honestly, we're just trying to build a redstone contraption so that I could open up a door. The door is pretty much gonna be this, obviously. But my only thing is, I was just trying to figure out a little bit of redstone because I want it to be like you press a button and then you could walk through. I didn't want the outside layer to have like a open section because like thinking about it from a different view because I know I'm gonna have a lot of villagers just roaming around. If I had villagers just boom walk over it, they could die. However, I'm going to be at least setting it up to where as villagers don't walk over it. But if you press this, easily walk through. My only issue would be the fact that it instantly goes I don't know. Yeah, like it instantly switches, and I think it's because of that one right there. So I think I might. What language do I speak? I speak English. But I think that I might just have to delay it. However, my only issue is I don't know how to delay it. And that right there. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I only speak I mean, I do know a little bit of Spanish. However, I'm not fluent, and I'd prefer not to try to speak it. Okay. Okay, so technically that is good. It would just be this that has to be delayed. I hope. Okay, I think there was a little bit of a delay right there, so hold on, let me try one more time. Okay, there was not even a delay at all, so yeah. Let me figure this out. Unless I just do this. And then one, but even then, I think that might mess it up. Yeah, because then one side will always have it up and running. Yeah, let's move this to the middle. Like that. Ah, okay. So this is over here for a reason, to have these held. But hypothetically speaking, if we were to change it, I feel like that might be a little bit more of a delay. Hello, thank you for the follow. We're trying to build a redstone gateway. That feels like it has more delay to it, so hold on, let me see. Let me just check one more time. Because if this gets triggered, hold on. So one, it would be something regarding this. Thank you for all the likes. And yes, we are building in Minecraft. We're trying to set up a we're trying to set up a what's called a entrance. However, I'm trying to make sure that I have enough time to get in. Obviously, I will have enough time. It just I want it to be a little bit different. Oh wow, geez, that's fast. Okay. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, that's semi-faster, I guess. Bye, have a good day. Okay, I think that's getting somewhere. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, never mind, we're not getting anywhere. Oh wait, I think I was doing it wrong this whole time. Yeah, I think I'm doing it wrong this whole time, yeah. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, hold on. Alright, let me just try it for everything else before I lock this one in. You know, trial and error. Uh-oh. Hmm. Where is the problem with that one? I don't know. Okay, so what if we did that and then okay, that would still be a problem. Okay, so it's just regardless if it's connected to itself. So let me just break that, give it more space. That's that, and then that's that, and then you know, I'm not good with redstone. Obviously, this is just trial and errors. I already said that, but yeah, gotta go with the flow. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, that did not work at all. Disconnected. Hold on. That's why. So technically I'd have to move it over by one. Yeah, and then I'm a genius. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so we're somewhere. Well, I already messed it up. But we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna figure this out. Unless it's mainly just this one. No, but it can't be because something has to have all of these powered. Unless I just put a torch right here. Just remove this. And then, not sure how that works, but okay, we're somewhere. Again, let's try just to tweak these. I just want to see. Okay, so I can either have it come down really fast or really slow. I just want to delay it to whereas instead of it popping back up instantly, it takes its sweet time. So I might have to. Yeah, let me build it again over here. I need a little bit more space. I gotta sneeze. But it's not coming out. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Ah, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's right. It should be 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I could have sworn I turned this computer back on. Okay, so we're gonna copy the build exactly for how it is. However, we're just gonna tweak it a little bit and like change certain aspects of it. Technically, just how it is by itself. I mean, push the button, you can walk through. But I already messed this side up. And that's because it has to be connected to this one, right? So I would break that one. And then boom. And then boom, we already fixed it. Obviously, this is a lot of hard work, but we're gonna try and get it done. I think I just needed more room regarding underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. these are all supposed to be active. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Honestly, it doesn't even matter which one I pick, I just need one. Bow. Okay. And I know, I'm thinking. Okay, it was the redstone connecting everything so that if you step on it or press a button. Hello, welcome to the channel. Currently, we're trying to mess around with redstone, trying to figure it out. Yeah, we're building something for my world, so I mean, it's taking a lot of time, but I'll figure it out. With this one, though, it's pretty obvious because it connects to these and then these. If these are even touched, it shoots it right back down. But this is off technically. Or would it be on for one section? Currently, I am on bedrock. Hmm. Okay, see? So, I'm over here brain farting on this one. This one, I got it down. Currently, we're just playing on creative. We're just trying to figure out how to make this redstone contraption. I mean, we're not really going to be doing much. Plus, I won't be on this world for that long. And if you want to join, you can. But I mean, we're about to be getting off of this world in a second. We just want to figure out how to do this redstone. Okay, I think it's more or less press the button, it shoots out a signal that's dead. The dead signal should reach these. The world that I'm going to be actually hopping on is a solo survival hardcore world, as in nobody else could play on it. Um, I plan to invite people on day 1,500 or past 1,500. Here, I can show you the world real quick. Only reason no one's able to play it or join on it now is for the simple fact I want to finish everything. Um, so far, we pretty much did everything in the game. I think I only have like 4 or 5 achievements that I have to get, and they're all new achievements. But I'm really just trying to focus on getting everything done before I decide to just up and invite anybody or everybody. Yeah, let's sleep real quick. So like obviously we're on day 1,132, so I mean just another 400 something to go. I think 468, and then the world will be available to everybody. But like obviously all of this I made. That small trash house right there in the background, I made that. I made this. I mean everything in this I made. But I made these stables. I made this blacksmith. This small little house. This giant church. If you come over here, I built this giant, well, it's not really giant, but this decent sized fish house. This is just a big regular house that I made, and then this is a big bank that I'm still in the middle of making. Um, that archway and that redstone nonsense you saw me doing, that's all gonna be for just this giant structure alone. But I just gotta figure out how to properly do it. But everything, literally, I built this all by myself, so to make it all the way to day 1,000, I mean, kind of an honor to make it this far. I would have actually given up, but it had to be done anyway, so. But so far, no one else has played on this world besides me. And it's not because, oh, like, I don't want nobody else to play it. It's mainly just the fact that it's not the right time. I want everything to be done before the world's open to everybody. Like, I want to kill the dragon. I might kill the dragon several times just so that I could have all of the end portals set up and ready to go. But regarding just like having anyone play, it's gonna be a no for now. Not even one of my friends has played on this world. She's seen it. Well, a few. Well, let me be more accurate. Not even the few friends who I'm close with played on this world. They've all seen it. However, it's just not open yet. But yeah, we're just trying to set this all up. Hello, Keegan. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're still trying to understand this redstone stuff, so don't mind us. Okay, so I get it. I have to set something up to turn this off, meaning that this is technically right, but I need to make something to turn it off so that it's not contributing to this. This is too much work, man. Oh wait, hold on. Let me cook. We are not cooking, okay. And if I put a redstone block, it's just going to technically keep everything powered still. Or, what if I do this? Hold on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, man. This ain't it. I don't understand it. I apologize for all the bedrock lovers who understand redstone getting frustrated. This is not my cup of tea. Connected. Then connected. Okay. So technically it's already 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so it's still being powered. Maybe it needs to be a little bit further. I don't know. I don't do all this. Hmm. So the button is supposed to stay on the whole time. Oh, I think I figured it out. Oh wait. I gotta do it behind. If we're gonna be doing an actual replica. There we go. We are smart. We're geniuses. Hmm. Now the only issue is it might still be a little bit fast. But I'm glad that I figured it out. Very time consuming, I will say this much. Gotta rain right now. Right. Mm, right, okay. Jeez, why is this still on? Interesting. Okay. I hate redstone. I'm really just trying to delay it. I mean, it shouldn't be this serious. Or I think it's that, and then It might just be the redstone, how I have it placed. Yeah, okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. So if that's the case, but I need to figure out how to delay it so that it doesn't do it instantly. Okay, I felt like that was a little bit of a bigger delay right there. So we're gonna try that. Alright. No, that's not a bigger delay then, because... Okay, so it's just gonna be the same regardless of how I build it, so I might as well should just leave it as is with that build. Because, hypothetically speaking, let's just say this already was how it was built. Okay, but that delays definitely something. Okay, and that delays trash. So we're just gonna have to trim that out, trim that out. Oh, whoa. English, oh my gosh. Oh, well, we're just gonna stick with this one. I am gonna fix it up a little bit, but I will resort to this in my world. So we're just gonna go with the flow and go with that right now. Honestly, I hate doing all this stuff. It really is annoying, but it's okay. And real quick, I'm gonna be uploading another episode onto my YouTube, so give me a few minutes while I do that. Yeah. I like how the trident will literally have a basic name, but if you enchant it, it has a whole different name. Well, not an enchant, different name, but like it'll have a different color. Oof. What the heck? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Do I not have any redstone? I should. And this is why we need a storage system. Like, oh wait, we got redstone right here. Okay, but it's not enough. So that's what we're about to do. We're about to go get some redstone. I could have sworn we definitely had more redstone than that, though. First time in forever, we're actually getting up and going out to actually do something else besides building. Ain't that lovely? We don't really need any of these building blocks. But it's not like we're doing much anyways. And it is hot in this house. Literally, like outside is all nice and chilly, and then you come inside of here, it feels like a sauna. I don't mind the heat, but I do know like usually around this time, we have the heat blasting in the house, and it's very annoying. I usually prefer AC. Only thing is it's not recommended to turn your AC on during the winter time. And understandable, I mean, it doesn't make any sense anyways. But yeah, hopefully we can find some redstone soon. And we could actually, yeah, screw it. We're gonna collect this copper real quick. And I don't have another totem. Yeah, we're just gonna lock in. We're not gonna die. Sometimes it is kind of crazy that people do die with netherite armor. But then again, I don't consider it that crazy. Like, I mean, obviously PvP and everything like that, you're bound to die. Understandable. But like, I guess in a way, like when you get overwhelmed by a whole bunch of mobs, like, just fight back. Nah, I'm playing. But like, it's kind of crazy. Like, you could lose everything just because of some stupidity. I mean, I think I've lost in total 3 or 4 hardcore worlds. But the thing is, because the whole thing was on, well, before hardcore even came out, I was playing on my world. It was a solo, oops, it was a quick solo, survival world. It wasn't hardcore, however, I did, make a rule to whereas if I died, I'd have to just stop playing it. However, when I did die, I kept cheating, talking about, oh, well, that didn't count. But but yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of other streamers and stuff, or a lot of other people who post on their worlds do the same thing. And I'm not trying to be just like them, constantly doing that. However, I will say, like, I mean, if I already made it this far, I ain't turning back. Though I wish I had a PC. Because, I mean, if you die, technically you're done for. I mean, there's nothing more you can do. You can't go edit it, change it, and then go from creative to back to hardcore or anything like that. Like, once you die, that's it. And I'm already almost out of food. Oh, he wants to fight. Look at him. Your boy on the ground. Anyways. But like on Xbox. Oh! Oh, well, I was ready for it, but I guess that wasn't my end. Anyways. But, oh, diamonds. Ain't that something? It's crazy I did not jump over that. But, oh well. Anyways, but yeah. Obviously on other worlds, like if you die on hardcore on Java edition, you could always just tweak the file or change the game rule or the game mode, fly all the way back to get your stuff, change your game mode back to hardcore, and just act like, oh, nothing happened. I mean, in certain videos, I did see like some people actually die in hardcore, and instead of them faking being like, oh, nothing happened, they just went with the flow and just went and fixed everything right back up. And I don't judge them because, I mean, obviously, ain't no way I'm about to be putting in all this work, lose all my stuff, and then have to start all the way over from scratch. Because this is a forever world, so it would make sense. But on Bedrock, oh my gosh. Another person I'm gonna have to ban on Twitch. Ain't that something? I'm ashamed of you bots. That's okay. It's crazy because you'll have like a random bot talking about some, oh, best viewers or more by viewers or more viewers over here on this site. Why aren't you doing that over there in somebody else stream and casting that stream or something like that? And obviously, yeah, it makes sense because he has a lot of moderation, and not only that, but what's called more redstone. But not only that, but possibly just the fact that um, maybe because he has a higher count regarding follows and stuff like that, they probably just stop like texting in chat after a certain point. But that stuff is very draining. Because every single time a bot comes in here, every single time I have to constantly block it. I literally started to block keywords. Tell me why they bypassed those keywords and started making new keywords. I just went in a circle, okay. And I'm going in a circle again. I gotta come back up. Yeah, that happens. I don't think I ever explored that mine shaft up there. But now we have the time. Yeah, let me just grab those extra blocks just to be on the safe side. Yep. Alright, let's see how this goes. I really just need a redstone. And there's some on the ground. I don't know. Unless I already did. I think I did already check this one out. Yeah, it looks very familiar. I think I did. Because there's nothing worthwhile in any of these chests. I could just go all the way down to bedrock. And it's a witch. I hate these guys. More redstone. Yeah. Yeah, we're going down to bedrock. I'm tired of this. Hello, welcome to the stream. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus. Save me. Alright, oh, we're just gonna dig down from here. More diamonds. And I ate the last of my food. All we have now is just golden apples. Fun fact, I'm not sure if the younger audience is familiar with it, but back in the day, enchanted golden apples used to be called notch apples. It wasn't officially, I don't think it was officially named notch apples. However, it like enchanted apples used to be called notch apples, and Notch being seen as the creator and the main person of Minecraft. Obviously, a lot of people seen it as like, oh, Notch is the quote unquote god of Minecraft, meaning that like it would make sense. Because if you kill Notch in Minecraft, he drops a apple. Well, he was supposed to drop an apple. I believe they removed that feature a long time ago. But it was pretty much set in stone that whenever Notch, the previous owner of Minecraft, died, he would always drop a golden apple. Oh, not a golden apple, a regular apple. Jeez, hold on, all this lava. Okay, that's the bedrock. Yeah, it was known that he was supposed to be dropping a a regular apple upon his death. But then they removed that feature out the game. Um, Jeez, how much lava is there? And there's diamonds right here. I don't need it though. I know it's crazy just passing up on diamonds, but I honestly don't need them. I know everybody's gonna be, oh, you missed diamonds at this time, you missed diamonds at that time. Why didn't you mine the diamond? I got a chest full of diamonds. I honestly don't really need diamonds at all right now. Honestly, you'd be surprised. I actually need all the other stuff. Ah, look at it. Yeah, man. And I already got. Okay, I got 21 blocks of redstone, so I mean, that could kind of get me somewhere, but seeing how I just built all that with, bro, all these diamonds, I don't need no diamonds, I need redstone. If I'm gonna remember all these spots, so if I ever need diamonds, I can always just come back to one of my previous streams and just be like, oh yeah, there was diamonds here, let me go get that. See, maybe I gotta go a little bit higher. Here, let me just keep going one more time, and if I run into some more diamonds, I'm just gonna go up one. See, there we go. This is what I need. Wow, that's helpful. A 2 vein, yeah. Oh well. Well, I mean, at least we got something. I can't complain. Pickles. Pickle Rick. There you go. Hamster Ruby. Anyways. But yeah. Yep, yeah, I felt that. Pickles Priest. So, are you saying that you speak for the pickles? Are you gonna baptize people in pickle juice now? That's what you're saying? I'm sorry. Bruh. Wow. We find lava, but we don't find redstone. We find lapis. We already have a lot of that. But we don't find redstone. We find gold. But we don't find redstone. Had an easier time finding netherite than I do with the redstone. Hey, there we go. Thank you for the follow. We got 578 likes and a few follows. You know, we're trying our best out here. So the small stuff, it really does count. So I really do appreciate it. Bruh, how much lava is there? It's making me do U-turns and stuff. Hold on. And I'm finally off. Well, I'm gonna be off again in another day. And then I can finally chill at home and relax. I'm still looking into this whole trade school stuff. Hey, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, so we're not gonna test our luck with that. We're just gonna see if we can get the block, and we didn't. Okay, that's life for you. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Okay, well. And sometimes you find more, you know? Oh my lord. Alright, I guess it's a sign to collect all these diamonds. Oh wait, maybe I should collect this tuff, because I do know that there are certain blocks that I do like made out of tuff. What I don't need is this rotten flesh. Okay. No wait, I think it was like that. Okay. Anyways, but hello everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone ate some food. I never ate breakfast, but I did have McDonald's this afternoon. And I will say, well, technically I had it this evening because it was cutting into the evening. Wait, or was it? Oh no, I had it this afternoon. Yeah, I had it this afternoon. I had McDonald's this afternoon. I still have yet to eat dinner, but I do hope everyone else did get something to eat. Also, I hope everyone's staying hydrated. You know, I mean, you gotta have something in your system. The water's delicious. Hey, more redstone. If we could come out of this with a stack of redstone, we'd probably be like pretty solid for a while. My redstone might actually be in one of my other builds, like the pigman farm. But oh well. We got 43. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be good for a while. And let's see what time it is. It is 10:45. So yeah, it is getting late. So, new topic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. My stream's acting like it is not comprehending. Boom. We're back in it. Hold on, wait a minute. I need to read y'all's chats. There we go. Boom. Now we're back in it. It really gets annoying whenever my stream starts to do that. 1 minute it'll be playing and then the next it just stops. Yes. Whoa. Well, for the time being, we're just gonna resort to these golden apples. That's all I got. And don't question it. Don't be asking, oh, why you got a stack? I already explained. I duplicate. It's just for the love of the game, you know. I don't really have time to be going out doing stupid challenges. I like building. By all means, I do love mining too. I mean, on previous realms, I actually used to live in deep slate caves. So the fact that I'm building everything on the surface is kind of crazy to me. I could just smell the redstone somewhere. It's coming up, you know. I feel like it's gonna be in the next 20 blocks, if I'm not, but it's not gonna be there. I know it. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I don't know if that was 20 or not. I honestly, I wasn't even counting, but I'm just glad I found some. 55. Okay, 57 technically. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We got 4 people on Twitch and 0 people on TikTok. We had 1. We might have 1 again, I'm not sure. But take y'all's time. If you want to join, obviously, come and join, watch. If you don't want to join, that's okay too, you know. Obviously, you're not obligated to. I just like chilling. Okay, we should be heading back right now. So let's go. Sometimes it gets to a point that you mine so much it gets boring. Hey, we already have 5 people watching. Hello, everybody. I was not actually expecting a lot of people to be watching, but hello, welcome to the stream. We're trying to make it back up to the surface so I can start building this redstone contraption. I heard him. That sounds like a red. Let me stop because I just want to go there just to kill it, man. Let me just focus on what I'm trying to do. Oh, he was above me. Never mind. Where are you? Ah, we found a trial. It's debatable too. Oh, wait. It's kind of debatable to do this trial chamber. I'm gonna just take a picture of the coordinates, you know. I'll come back to it when I can. Hey, I mean, never mind, I'm not going down there. Yeah. You wanna know what I have to say about being consistency? Blah, 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 English. You wanna know what I have to say about being consistent regarding posting and everything like that? I feel like, honestly, it's hard. And I admit to that. It is very hard to stay consistent when it comes to streaming, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I mean, on Instagram, I posted about 3, 4 separate videos. Not one person. I got a few. Oh, whoa. We got a few likes on that. Oh, finally some water. Let me in. We're back home. Ain't that something? Anyways, but yeah, we posted on Instagram a few times, got a few likes, and that was fire. No followers at all though, and I'm not really worried about the whole following and no followers nonsense. I don't really care about that. TikTok, we posted, I believe, potentially between 10 to 12 times already, and we got a decent amount of likes, a decent amount of comments, and a decent amount of followers. Boom, pretty good, pretty solid. We doing good on that. YouTube posted, I think, over 30 videos now, and we got, I think, 30 plus let's call it subscribers. So honestly, the consistency that you have to take for it. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta get my food. The consistency that you have to take for the stuff, honestly, is not that bad. I will say that it is very draining. However, you should take note the fact that, I mean, obviously speaking, you're going to be like starting off really slow, and then you're gonna progressively pick up the speed from that point. Um, what I will say, it is worth it. It's worth it in my opinion. I just feel as though, like, if you're gonna be a streamer, do YouTube, do TikTok, obviously it's merely just posting kind of with consistency or with the urgency. Like some people post 8 times a day, 8 different videos, 8 different categories, just so that they could reach out to several different audiences. Like with me, I I post twice a day. I'm trying to get up there to 3 times a day. However, I'm not trying to do that because then I'll run out of content to be posting. So I try to only do it like twice a day because sometimes I'll stream early in the morning and then I'll stream late at night, like what I'm doing right now. You missed. There you go. Oh, who else shooting? Oh, you missed. Come on, man. This too easy. Anyways, but yeah, lucky. Anyways, that's the point. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, right. But me constantly posting over and over and over for the course of, I guess, I don't know how long, but for a long period of time, that is, it's chill. It's not bad. I will say it's not something that I'm actually used to, and something that I think, oh yeah, I'll definitely get used to just constantly posting every single day. Because by all means, I mean, I do love to post every single day, but it's um, mainly just the fact that, like, obviously, you could post every day, but who's to say that everyone's gonna be watching your content? I mean, I got 200 something views on one video, 100 on this video. Hold on, let's see how high I am. Okay, I'm just now passing the church. Now, what can I throw away? And for the time being, I'll be throwing this side up. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, wait. There we go. Hello, Rat Gloob. Hello, Rat Gloob. How are you doing? So currently I'm in the middle of building a bank. Currently I'm just doing my redstone system right now so that I could build it. So I do have like a little building world, and I mean I threw in a little bit of redstone into that world, so like now you could kind of see what all I'm trying to build. But currently I'm trying to build a giant bank, and in this bank is pretty much going to be all of my storage. Um, I really do suck at storage. I could literally show you. If we come all the way over here, we got all this storage outside of my bank, and it's unorganized. I mean, we got dirt mixed with stone, mixed with the trees, beehives, rotten flesh, armor stands, stone cutters. We got the stone mixed with the food, the dirt, a whole bunch of other nonsense. This don't even look right. This is all over the place. All over the place. Empty. So, currently what all I'm doing is just setting up a bank area so that I can have all my storage. I mean, everything else, I mean, like, that's all just jumbled up over there. But if you come over here, we got even more storage filled with nothing. We could come all the way over here to these houses right here.
and you'll see that we have even more storage filled with nothing. See, trash. And over here, trash. So like everything is mixed up with the wrong stuff. I just want to set it all up the right way so that I could be like, oh, well, where's, instead of having to be like, oh, where's this at? I could just be like, oh, off the top of my head, oh, it should be right here. So currently, we're going to be building a bank just so that we can hold all of our stuff. So far, it's not really that bad, though. I mean, we made it this far. It literally took us 4 days just to build these pillars, and it would have actually took me a day, maybe even a day and a half. But the only reason it took me that long, I believe, was just because one, I needed the idea of how to build it, so I sat in a creative world just building for a while until I got this little structure down. And then after that, it took me 4 days, which it probably could have only took maybe one, if not two. Because not only did I have to build it, but I also had to keep getting the material. Not only did I need the material, but I also had to keep on fixing small little mistakes and errors that I kept doing. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, as you can see, they're not finished yet because they still need small little details. Like they need the stone wall, and then the fence. And then I still need to add blue lanterns on top of those. Only reason I haven't done that yet is because, I mean, I'm trying to finish everything else up. Plus, not to mention, I don't even know the recipe for soul lanterns. I believe it's a torch and soul sand, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta check real quick. Never mind, I can't check. Okay, we'll figure it out. And would you look at that? Another person to ban. I hate these bots. That's all I could really say. Boom. We are blocking bots left and right. But that's besides the point. So yeah, we're just trying to finish building this bank though. Honestly, it's definitely going to be taking me a lot of time. I will say that 9 times out of 10, if I don't have enough slime, I'm probably just going to duplicate the slime, probably off stream, for the simple fact we don't have a slime farm. And um, the last time, what's called, we didn't have slime, we had to wait days just for the wandering trader just to spawn in with the slime ball just so I could buy it off of him. It was literally annoying. I literally sat up for I think like 4 hours, fell asleep, woke up 2 hours later, turned the game back on just to find the guy, and he wasn't even selling what he was supposed to be selling. I'm like, bro. I mean, it's not a guarantee he was supposed to be selling it. However, I literally waited that long just for nothing besides saplings and some trash coral blocks. And mind you, the coral blocks are not that bad. It just I didn't need it at that specific time, which is why I was annoyed. Cause I'm like, I'm trying to build some stuff that actually needs sticky pistons. will be building some beacons in here too. Okay, I'm missing the iron of all things. And I had a whole crafting table at home. I could have just checked over there. But I'm tired, so I'm kind of tripping out. But I ain't on nothing, so don't be thinking something's wrong with me. Mm. I gotta sneeze. They're over here at my coffin. Eight, 10. Okay, 12. Don't need it, but I'll take 12. That also means I'm gonna have to make these full blocks just so I can hide the rest of this stuff. Let me think. Okay, right. Bow. See, it's doing it again. It was just doing good, and then now all of a sudden it's talking about your browser encountered an error while decoding the video. Come on now. We all know it ain't doing none of that nonsense. I might get back into playing The Sims after this. Honestly, at first I wasn't a huge fan of playing this. Oh, English. I wasn't a huge fan of playing The Sims until recently.
And another reason I wasn't a huge fan either was because the very first time I did play The Sims on Xbox, I think I was trying to get into the build mode, and like the controls for build mode, I feel are honestly not to talk bad or poorly about the game, but I feel like the controls. Hold on, I messed it up. I gotta go down by one. See, I'm over here taking all this extra damage, but I don't need to be taking no damage. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, right. But I felt like the controls for all the building on The Sims is pretty trash, and that's not me trying to take shots at the game, but like honestly, I played The Sims on PC, and honestly, it's a lot better on PC than it is on Xbox, in my opinion. Plus, not to mention the fact that you can also download mods and stuff on the PC version. My whole thing is, only reason I don't trust getting it on PC is because a lot of people said that there's a lot of weird and creepy stuff that happens on the PC version. However, I'm not like saying, oh, I'm scared just to play a game, because that's not what I'm saying. But it's more or less just the fact that like it comes off weird, because why is that a feature in the game, if that makes sense? Like someone, hold on, wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's 10 wide. Oh well, I mean it's the same thing. I mean it's still gonna be set up the same way. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be set up the same way. And I will say this. I know it's off topic. But if you love your boy, you ought to drop a like or something. Now I'm playing. It's kind of crazy. Um, I haven't had this one pizza spot in a minute. All they serve is pizza. Well, no, no, pardon, my bad. Let me rephrase that. What they mainly sell is pizza, but they sell like pretty much everything. They sell pizza, burgers. Um, I pronounce them gyros, um, but other people pronounce them euros. Um, what else? Uh, Pizza puffs, tacos. Like they have a whole menu, and honestly, their food was amazing. And I forgot how to do this already. Oof, I'm brain farting. I'm gonna need stone anyways because I need to make the repeaters. But hold on, how long have I been streaming for? 2 hours there. Here, well, I mean, I could always just do this off camera. It's not really gonna take that long, anyways. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, we're trying to set up the redstone. So 9 times out of 10, this redstone build is already gonna be done by the time I stream next time, or it may not be, and obviously you guys will be there to watch. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you all get a good night's rest. And yeah, please stay hydrated and make sure you eat your food. And that's all I really can say. But yeah, all love. Hope you guys have a good day. See ya.